Tabletop Spotlight, brought to you by Dragon's Lair Comics and Fantasy. Hey everyone, I'm AdamHarry from Bella Soul's Tabletop News with
Evan from Dragon's Lair Comics and Fantasy.
And we're back with another Tabletop Spotlight. Evan, this looks like an interesting... What is
this? This is FlipShips. It is basically a dexterity board game very much inspired by Space Invaders, the video game. You have a mothership who came to Earth and is spewing out enemy ships, and you have to flip your ships to do damage to the other ships.
Wow, so like... Kind of like quarters? Like you're flipping
you can either do it off the table edge or it comes with a little block that you can flip them off. But yeah, it's a dexterity game, which means it's not really about the strategy of the cards or anything like that. It's about your dexterity. Yeah.
You, the player, are physically doing
exactly.
Okay.
And you can do damage to ships. Different ships do different abilities. Or you can flip it all the way and get it into the mothership and do damage to the mothership. So,
so if you're feeling fancy,
yes,
you can go for
if you have a good enough flick, you can do it.
Nice.
But
all right. Well, I actually really like these dexterity-based games. They're fun.
They're easy to play.
They're easy to play. They're fun for party games, too.
Oh, yeah.
Like, people love
easy to learn, too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, color me curious. Let's take a look inside FlipShips. All right, Evan, it is time for some FlipShips.
FlipShips.
I love this box art.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
I mean, look at it. You can flip it.
Wait, what?
You can flip it. It says the same thing.
Oh, that is cool.
Some of the,
join the fight, save the world, flip it over.
The invasion.
The invasion
has begun.
I wonder if this was made in Flipadelphia. Moving on. I mean, you could use it for a drinking game, so...
Yeah, I mean, if you want to.
Flipadelphia.
So yeah, I mean, we'll see how the board looks out, but that's the mothership over there. It's kind of like this chute that you have to get into to do damage to. Okay. These are the ships that are coming down and trying to attack you.
And you're flipping your ship.
Yeah. You can either do it at the edge of the table, or we'll see this little block you can flip it off of.
That is super
cool.
It's
really sweet. There's like, levels, like here's the atmosphere.
Oh, yeah. I like it. I like it.
Yeah, let's just take a look. I mean...
Yeah, for sure.
Grab that. There we go.
Renegade Games, that's a catalog.
Yep.
They have some good stuff. Check them out.
Yep. Rulebook, we'll go over that in a second, but it's going to be all color. Nice plan for it.
Ooh, these are the
ships
guys?
you flip. Yeah.
Okay.
These are the ships you flip. There are levels. There's a level 1, level 2, and level 3 ship.
Okay.
And they'll do different things. But yeah, those are the ships.
Front and back, obviously. That's cool. Tokens.
Ooh. I don't actually know.
I think it might be the players.
Might be,
something. It looks like Voltron.
Hey, well, there you go.
And I'll form the head. All right.
Here is the mothership. You build it real quick. It's easy to put together.
I'll put it together.
Yeah, you put it together. Okay. I don't know if you have all the pieces. Do you have all the pieces?
I don't know.
Here, looks like part of the piece.
A couple of backs.
There you go.
All right, I'm gonna go put this together. You keep going.
I actually don't know what this card is. We'll go to that, but it's a single card on the outside. We've got stickers. This is to put on the block.
You know what? I'm actually not gonna build this real quick just because I'm afraid of bending this stuff.
Oh, okay.
And it's just really pretty. Let me just show it off real quick.
Yeah, really at least show it off.
Okay, so you got the two smaller pieces. I think these are the sides.
Yeah.
So, and then on the inside it's like the boom. So you put those like that. And then you've got like the backstop, which is it's the engines.
Right.
So that would go there. So then you'd have a side that goes like that. And then you've got the bottom of the ship.
Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, and like the front. So
interesting.
Well, or maybe you could backstop.
But they'll have an explanation.
They're really cool looking. I just wanted to point out they look awesome. Okay.
Here is the block that you can flip off of, and here's the stickers that you can put on each side of the block.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
Very 80s.
These I don't know what they do. We'll find out later.
Probably like clear. Probably for the pegs. Yeah.
Yeah, the pegs. That's what they are. It's the health for the city and the health for the mothership.
I want to point this out. Extra baggies.
Love it.
Thank you, Renegade Games, for adding extra baggies.
Yep.
I love it when you guys do that. It makes cleanup and packing away so much easier.
These are the enemy ships. We actually don't really have to open these up, but because we can see in the rule book, but they'll do different movements and different abilities. So we'll take a look at those in a second. You have these cards. I think these are the abilities that your ships can do. So like for instance, this one is if you land on an enemy ship, you may attack an adjacent one instead of the one you were landed on, which is very helpful because some enemy ships will be able to like put a shield around the other ships around. Kill that shield one first. So that's very important.
And then I'm not sure what this card
is. Yeah, I saw that earlier. I don't know. It was a single card on its own. We'll have to look into that.
Okay, and this is the board. This
is the board that you build.
Yeah, you go.
Like this.
So it's a really simple.
Yeah, it's just a little puzzle thing.
And it looks like it's two-sided, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So.
Yes. I
you
don't.
wanna go, maybe you want to go away. I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe it's like one's defending the planet and the other one you're attacking the mothership.
Could be. Yeah, you build this board.
Cool.
It's a very long board.
Yeah.
You have all these pieces, but
All
you
of the
can punch these out. And of course, that's what we talked about earlier. These pegs go in there to keep track.
And we'll go through this all in the board.
Yeah, which is nice too, because if you bump the board, nothing can slide off. It's on the peg.
If you have your buddy that likes to flip the board when he
Yeah,
gets mad,
exactly.
Yeah, it prevents that.
Monopoly style, you know.
Yep.
Nothing's should be at the bottom.
All right, we're just gonna check. This is actually really intricate looking.
Yeah.
So nothing
at the
else
bottom.
in there. All right, put that all back.
So you want to
Really
flip through
cool.
the rule book then?
Yeah. Let's go ahead and grab that. I'll move this out of the way.
Here is the rule book, full color, and it's only going to be, let's see real quick, 14 pages.
That's not bad.
And that's the FAQ at the very bottom. So
Yeah, it's probably mostly just FAQ stuff.
yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and flip it open here. All right, slide that down.
All right. So the components.
Yeah.
Oh,
we got
that
the
was a
ship
targeting
cards.
computer card, whatever.
Okay.
That is. So that card we saw earlier, docking bay tile, which is another one we didn't understand what it was.
Oh, because the ships, there's 7 ships in 4 different colors, and those docking bays relate to the colors.
Yes.
Okay.
Interesting.
Okay.
Okay.
Pilot cards, 4 for each levels 1, 2, and 3. There's the 5 enemy mothership pieces, so you can actually build a variant ship. So basically, like there's the front end of the ship theoretically could be lower, so it's a little easier to get the thing there. Or if you want to make it more difficult, you put both of the tall edges on there.
There you go. Okay.
Yeah.
Setup of the game. Let's see. So yeah, so it's go by levels. So the first level you're in your atmosphere, and you have to flip behind that level. And if you actually land in the atmosphere, you get another flip. But if you land anywhere else, you do not.
Okay.
These ships, whenever they move, if let's say they move one, they're just gonna move from one level down to another.
Okay, makes sense.
There are ships though, like kamikazes. If you don't kill them in that first round they're there, they'll just go all the way down and do damage to your city. So
I have a feeling that no matter what happens, some of the ships are going to make it through, unless you're some kind of like flipping ninja.
Yeah, this is a cooperative game, and like most cooperative games, you have to take sacrifices. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, you're gonna get damaged no matter what. So
If you've ever played Pandemic,
yes,
not everybody's
exactly.
going to make it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So that's the game setup. It'll also tell you, it has a little chart over here for 2 players. You know, you'll have 2 training tiles, standard 3, expert 5, and elite 7.
Yeah,
so.
depending on how many enemy ships you want to. Yeah.
Well, yeah. So it's the difficulty with the number of players.
Right.
Yeah.
On. Okay. Cool.
Gameplay. It's a very simple game. You are flipping the ships, and whenever they land on an enemy ship, that does damage. Or if you land in the mothership, it'll do damage to the mothership. The objective of the game is not only to kill the mothership, but also kill the enemy ships as well after you kill the mothership. So you have to kind of like balance that. You say, hey, you should go after the mothership, and hey, we need to kill these ships before they kill us.
Yeah.
Go over like quick rules. I mean, if you land in the atmosphere, you can do another flip, but if it's like halfway out or even partially out, you can't do that other flip.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Resolving attacks. This will go over here. The enemy marches, how many they move. So the arrows right here show you how many they move.
Yeah.
That arrow at the very bottom is the kamikaze one. That means they're just going to go all the way down and hit you. There's no like 1 level at a time. This means 1 level, 2 level. This symbol, I'll have to find out later what that means. But that's kind of just the bottom of every ship.
So just to call it one thing real quick too. It says here, if a ship lands on an enemy card, place that ship in the docking bay. So your ships you don't lose them.
No.
If you hit, that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
And you discard the enemy card from the game. Note, ships must land on enemy ships and not just touch the edge of the card.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind.
Oh yeah.
You gotta actually.
It's a difficult dexterity game.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the ships that you destroy, the enemy ships, they just go back to the bottom of the deck.
No, the destroyed ones are removed from the game.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But I think if you touch them, then the ship is destroyed. Yeah. So.
Okay. So yeah, exactly. So and the deck size will depend on the players as well.
Right.
So it can be more difficult with more cards and whatnot. Moving on, we have continued gameplay. So this, I think, yeah, this is the health of the ship. So this has a ship health of 1. It moves down 1.
Yeah,
has ship health of 1. Yeah.
That's how much damage it does.
Oh, how much damage it does. Okay.
To you.
I see. To the city. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think all the enemy ships only have like 1 hit. If you land your ship on the card, the enemy ship is removed.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Unless it's being shielded by another ship, then you have to kill the ship. Yeah. Whole other thing. Cleanup phase, stuff like that. There are 3 levels of your ships that you can do. I don't know how you use a top tier.
It's probably just more ships the closer you get to the enemy.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Moving on. Let's see.
final assault. And the end of the game, again, is in order to win the game, players must destroy all the enemy ships. Yeah. Kamikaze ships in the final round are considered destroyed, and destroy the mothership.
Yeah, and it shows an example of a ship being flipped into the mothership to do damage.
Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah, and then after that, it's going to have the icons. So, yeah, so this is actually a shielding ship.
Yeah.
So you have to kill this ship before you can kill anything adjacent to it. So that's important. That's why that card, that ability right here, is very important if you can do anime. Yeah. So that.
And then there's different ship powers too. Yes. So that's kind of what the targeting computer thing is for.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
So
there's a. Oops, I'm just gonna grab it real quick. There's that, and then there's that. Different lengths.
Yeah.
So I think it can shoot your ship. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, there's definitely different abilities that ships can do.
So it's pretty interesting. There's a lot of cool stuff to this game.
I think you at the back. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it'd be a lot of fun to play. With some pros with quarters.
Oh yeah, for sure. See how good they are.
Yeah, so looks like a lot of fun.
Other variants too. There are speed variant as well. Yeah. So yeah, you can make it even harder if you want to. Very cool game. And then at the very back, you have credits, and that's it.
Yeah. And again, looks like a lot of fun, and you can still flip this upside down, and it says FlipShips.
You would love that.
I love that. It's so cool. All right, let's take a quick recap of FlipShips. Well, that was FlipShips. I gotta say, I really like that the box you can literally flip it.
It says FlipShips upside down, if there is an upside down, but yeah.
In space, not like you upside down.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, it's a fun design box.
Yeah, really cool stuff. Man, I don't know what to say. I really, like I said,
the artwork's really cool.
The artwork, the deck space stuff too.
Yeah, it's a cool looking game too. When it's all on the table, it's very cool.
I mean, I grew up in the arcade, so
there you go.
Yeah, playing all the different arcade games from the 80s and 90s. Like, Invaders is up there for me. So
very good. Yeah,
very very cool stuff. Let's crunch some numbers on this one real quick.
Yes.
This one is from Renegade Game Studios. FlipShips. What's the runtime on this one?
It's usually around 45 minutes. So 45-30 minutes, I'd say.
Cool, and it's 1 to 4 players.
Yes.
You can play solo if you want to.
Yes, recommended 8 and up. Yeah. So it's a great family game.
Oh yeah, for sure. And it's also a great adult game if you wanted to.
Yes.
Figure out how to play your own
drinking drinks. And it's $40 even. That's the price point.
Really nice price point.
Not bad at all. And it's in stores right now. You can pick it up already.
Nice. So. Go do that and go bring it to your next party and have some fun. Yeah. So FlipShips in stores. Go check it out. I'm Adam here from Bulls.
I'm Evan from Dragon's Lair Comics and Fantasy.
And this has been another Tabletop Spotlight. Thanks again for watching. Tabletop Spotlight brought to you by Dragon's Lair Comics and Fantasy. Thanks for watching.